Captain Alex Hunter, a seasoned explorer known for his daring expeditions into uncharted territories, was surveying the desolate landscapes of the desert planet Kaldor. Amidst the sand dunes and rocky outcrops, he found an unconscious alien woman. Her skin had a faint blue hue, and her delicate features were marred by signs of severe illness. She was barely alive, her breath shallow and labored. Without a second thought, Alex carefully lifted her into his arms and carried her back to his ship, determined to save her. Once aboard, Alex initiated a thorough scan to assess her condition. The ship's medical eye, Ira, provided a grim diagnosis. She is suffering from a rare and aggressive disease. Her chances of survival are slim without immediate and intensive treatment. Undeterred, Alex set to work, using every resource at his disposal to stabilize her. Over the next few days, he administered advanced medications, monitored her vitals, and ensured she remained hydrated and comfortable. Slowly but surely, her condition began to improve. After several days of intensive care, the alien woman finally opened her eyes. Her gaze was filled with confusion and fear as she took in her surroundings. Alex, who had been keeping a constant vigil by her side, smiled reassuringly. "You're safe now," he said gently. "My name is Alex. I found you in the desert and brought you to my ship." She struggled to speak, her voice weak and raspy. "Who are you? Where am I?" "I'm an explorer," Alex explained. "You're on my ship, the Starbound. I found you in the desert, and you've been very ill, but you're going to be okay now." Tears welled up in her eyes as she whispered, "Thank you. My name is Alara." Over the next few days, Alara regained her strength under Alex's care. She told him about her people, the Luminari, and how she had been infected with a deadly disease during a scientific expedition. Her team had abandoned her, believing her condition to be hopeless. Alex listened intently, his heart going out to her. "You're not alone anymore, Alara. I'll help you find a cure and get you back to your people," Alex promised. Alara looked at him with a mix of hope and skepticism. "Why would you do that for me?" Alex shrugged, offering a gentle smile. "Because it's the right thing to do, and because I believe every life is worth fighting for." Alara's eyes softened as she nodded. "Thank you, Alex. I don't know how I'll ever repay you." "You don't need to repay me," Alex replied. "We're in this together." With a renewed sense of purpose, Alex and Alara began their quest to find a cure for her disease. Their journey was just beginning, and neither of them could predict the challenges and adventures that lay ahead. But together, they were ready to face whatever the galaxy had in store for them. As Alara continued to recover, Alex began researching the disease that had nearly taken her life. He contacted various medical experts and accessed restricted databases, determined to find a cure. His ship, the Starbound, became a mobile research lab filled with medical equipment and data analysis tools. One day, while sifting through ancient medical texts, Alex found a lead. There was a remote planet, Ziara, known for its rare medicinal plants. It was said that these plants possessed powerful healing properties that could potentially cure Alara's disease. "We have a lead," Alex told Alara, his eyes filled with hope. "We're heading to Ziara. There's a chance we might find a cure for you there." Alara nodded, her gratitude evident. "Thank you, Alex. I don't know how I'll ever repay you." Alex smiled warmly. "You don't need to repay me. We're partners in this. Let's get you well." With the coordinates set, the Starbound took off towards Ziara. The journey was long and filled with challenges. They navigated through turbulent space storms, avoided asteroid fields, and dealt with mechanical failures. Despite these obstacles, Alex and Alara grew closer, their bond strengthening with each passing day. One evening, as they watched the stars from the ship's observation deck, Alara turned to Alex. "Why are you doing all this for me?" Alex looked at her, his expression sincere. "Because I believe in helping those in need and because I care about you, Alara. I want to see you healthy and happy." Alara smiled, her eyes reflecting the starlight. I care about you too, Alex, more than I can put into words. Their journey continued, filled with moments of discovery and mutual understanding. The closer they got to Ziara, the more their hope grew. When they finally arrived on the planet, they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead in their quest for a cure. Upon arriving at Ziara, Alex and Alara were immediately struck by the planet's beauty. Verdant forests stretched as far as the eye could see, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. It was a stark contrast to the desolate landscapes they had left behind. "We should start our search in the southern region," Alex suggested, consulting the ship's database. "That's where most of the medicinal plants are said to be found." Alara nodded, her eyes bright with hope. "Let's go." They set out on foot, trekking through dense jungles and climbing steep hills. The journey was physically demanding, but they pressed on, driven by the promise of a cure. Along the way, they encountered various alien species, some friendly and others not so much. Alex's skills as an explorer and negotiator proved invaluable in navigating these encounters. After several days of searching, they finally came across a grove of the fabled medicinal plants. The vibrant blue flowers glowed faintly in the dim light, their petals pulsating with a gentle energy. Alex carefully collected samples, ensuring they had enough to study and use for Alara's treatment. "We did it," Alara said, her voice filled with relief. "We found the plants." Alex smiled, his heart swelling with hope. "Yes, we did. But our journey isn't over yet. We still need to synthesize the cure." Back on the Starbound, Alex worked tirelessly to create a serum from the plant samples. The process was complex and required precise measurements and conditions. Alara assisted where she could, her determination matching Alex's. After several days of intense work, they finally had a vial of the potential cure. "Are you ready?" Alex asked, holding the vial up. Alara took a deep breath and nodded. "Yes, let's do this." Alex administered the serum, carefully monitoring Alara's vital signs. The minutes ticked by slowly, each one filled with tension. Then, slowly but surely, Alara's condition began to improve. Her skin regained its healthy hue, and her strength returned. "It worked," Alex said, his voice filled with awe. "You're going to be okay." Tears of joy streamed down Alara's face as she embraced Alex. "Thank you, Alex. You've saved my life." "We saved it together," Alex replied, hugging her tightly. "And now, it's time to get you back to your people." With Alara on the mend, they set a course for her home planet. The journey was much more relaxed, filled with laughter and hope. Their bond had deepened, and they looked forward to whatever the future held. As they approached Alara's home planet, the starbound sensors detected a flotilla of ships waiting in orbit. It was the Luminary fleet, sent to search for Alara after her expedition team had abandoned her. "They're here for you," Alex said, a smile spreading across his face. "Let's get you home." The Starbound docked with the Luminary flagship, and Alara was greeted with tears and cheers from her people. The reunion was heartfelt, and many Luminary expressed their deep gratitude to Alex for saving one of their own. "Captain Hunter," a Luminary elder said, approaching Alex, "you have done a great service to our people. We are forever in your debt." Alex shook his head humbly. "I did what anyone would do. Alara is a remarkable person, and it was an honor to help her." As the celebrations continued, Alara and Alex found a moment alone. "Thank you, Alex," she said, her eyes shining with gratitude. "You've given me a second chance at life." "I'm glad I could help," Alex replied. "But I think our adventure isn't over yet. There's still so much to explore and discover." Alara smiled, her heart filled with warmth. "I'd like that, Alex. Let's see what else the galaxy has in store for us." With Alara's health restored, Alex and Alara decided to continue their explorations together. The Luminary granted them access to their advanced technology, including a new, faster ship equipped with cutting-edge medical facilities and research labs. "We can do so much good with this," Alara said, her excitement palpable. "We can help others like me and make a real difference in the galaxy." Alex nodded, his heart swelling with pride. "Absolutely. Let's embark on a new mission, to seek out those in need and offer our assistance." Their new ship, the Lumina, set off on its maiden voyage, with Alex and Alara at the helm. Their first stop was a distant planet known for its harsh conditions and struggling inhabitants. Using their combined knowledge and resources, they provided medical aid, shared agricultural techniques, and helped improve the planet's infrastructure. As they traveled from planet to planet, Alex and Alara built a reputation as the galaxy's most compassionate explorers. They encountered numerous challenges, from natural disasters to political conflicts, but they faced each one with determination and ingenuity. Their bond grew stronger with each adventure, and they became inseparable partners in both life and their mission. Word of Alex and Alara's deeds spread throughout the galaxy, and they were soon approached by representatives of the Galactic Alliance. The Alliance sought to create a coalition of planets dedicated to mutual aid and support, and they wanted Alex and Alara to lead the initiative. "This is an incredible opportunity," Alara said, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "We can make a real impact on a galactic scale." Alex agreed, his heart filled with pride. "Let's do it. Together, we can create a brighter future for everyone." As leaders of the Galactic Alliance, Alex and Alara worked tirelessly to bring planets together, fostering cooperation and understanding. They organized missions, shared resources, and facilitated diplomatic relations. Under their guidance, the Alliance flourished, and the galaxy became a more united and prosperous place. Years passed, and Alex and Alara's legacy continued to grow. They had built a network of planets dedicated to peace and prosperity, and their names were synonymous with hope and compassion. They had faced countless challenges and overcome them all, their bond unbreakable. One day, as they stood on the observation deck of the Lumina, Alara turned to Alex. "We've accomplished so much, Alex, but our journey is far from over. There's still so much to see and do." Alex smiled, his heart filled with love. "You're right, Alara. The galaxy is vast, and there are endless adventures waiting for us. Let's continue to explore, to help, and to inspire." With their hearts full of hope and their spirits unyielding, Alex and Alara set off on another adventure, ready to face whatever the galaxy had in store for them. Their story was one of courage, compassion, and an unending quest for discovery. Together, they had shown that even in the vastness of space, the power of human kindness and resilience could change the galaxy.